All right, you guys want to see a good dock fishing video? This is clear, shallow water, ultra clear water, and big bass under docks. There's one. God dang, that's a good one, dude. That's what we were going for. Really good one. You guys aren't gonna believe, I mean, how shallow we are and where that fish came from. And again, look where he's ate, look where he's hooked, look where the hook point is. Right there, behind the cheek. Unbelievable. Creature hog, max scent. That was the smoke purple. Oh, come on, man. Gotta get those pliers out all the time. Freaking awesome fish right there. That's the bag I'm using. Yeah, smoke purple. Perfect natural color, that natural matte finish, and 1/4 ounce weight. And literally, I mean, look how shallow we are. There's my rod touching the bottom right there, so. You know, we showed up to this lake. I've never been here before. We tried punching out in some deeper grass, but just not thick enough, not growing up tall enough. And obviously with the sun up really high, this being some nice, clean, clear water, we made a move under to some docks. And even though they're real shallow, probably only a couple feet to 6 inches under them, you know, they still need shade when the water's this clear. So perfect time of day to be catching them under there. A lot of times you can skip a shaky head or wacky rig, whatever you want, but they still love a crawbait up under the dock. So I just scaled back to a 1/4 ounce weight and 17-pound fluorocarbon instead of straight braid, and still running a 4/0 fusion hook and the 4-inch max scent creature hog. Same bait we were gonna punch, but now just flipping it instead. And thing for me is these northern fish especially, if you think they're shallow, you might not be shallow enough. I mean, they can literally be in under 10 inches of water. And this is a perfect example where the grass isn't growing thick enough for them. But you know, I came out here wanting to flip, and plenty of docks, plenty of shade. And the good thing is the grass doesn't grow under those docks. So it's a nice cleared out area, probably smoking some bluegill, and you know, there will be some crawfish too. But the reason I picked the creature hog is just that it mimics a bluegill really well. The profile and presence of it is almost identical to a perfect size bluegill. There he is, little guy. He had it. I thought it was a bluegill or a brim, whatever. Little tiny guy. But the thing is too, I'm gonna keep pitching under there. Just because you caught one and it's this clear water and it was the little one, just might have been, you know, means he might have been the most aggressive. But definitely, you know, I love my talons in this situation because I can roll up to these docks, be real stealthy, not blow in on them with this wind, put the talons down, and you know, make the pitches that I need to make before I move on. There he is right there. God, man, you just know you're gonna get bit when you roll up to one if it hasn't been touched by anybody else. Crystal clear water. And another bass on the creature hog. First cast under the dock. They will come a long ways and find it too. That's what's cool. I gotta put a new one on. But though, with the water this clear, as long as you make a good cast under it, you know, you wanna make sure that your first cast is money. Because if you bang it or have a loud presence coming in, if you're not stealthy, you're gonna let them know that you're there. But if you get in there quietly, they'll swim 10 or 15 feet to come find your bait. So I'm gonna get another one on, and there's one. Good fish too. All right, nice fish. Right there. You can see how he ate it. Look at where the fusion hook is. That's ridiculous. And you hook a lot of them like that. Like, that's just not one. You hook a lot like that. So, no, didn't need pliers, but little max scent creature hog, power bait, held on to it for a while. Nice chunky northern bass right there. Can't beat that. All right, a good bait, good piece of tungsten, good line, all important, but most important really is having a hook that you're gonna be able to penetrate their mouths with consistently. And this Berkley Fusion 19, you can see after 10, 12, 13 fish, whatever we've caught, big bass, it's still grabbing my skin. All right, hey, we have had a really good time skipping docks today. And for those of you that are gonna be new to it, the biggest thing is just remember to be quiet. These are fish that are easily spooked. But if you can stay stealthy and keep back, you know, and get the cast right, you're gonna have a great opportunity to catch these fish. For rod action, you know, I'm looking for a heavy rod. I'm using a 4/0 hook, so I need something that's gonna drive it home, but I also need something with just a little bit of tip where I can be accurate with my pitching and casting under these docks as well. For me, I like a 7.5 foot heavy action Villain 2.0 Abu Garcia. We were using 17-pound Berkeley Trilene 100% fluorocarbon, and then a Revo STX 8-to-1. It's still a really fast reel, great setup right there. Can't forget the creature hog. You guys rig up the same way, and I promise you, you can go out there and skip some docks and catch some big old bass like we've done today.